So at the end of April, they did like a week-long AMA talking about some of the questions, answering some of the questions that people had. They had a post put up earlier in the month where they asked you to ask questions and that they would answer them in an AMA, and then they answered like a question a day. So this is what we're going over in this video. There is a larger AMA I want to cover that I'll probably have to break into separate videos, but make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so we can go over that one and see what kind of cool information we have in that. So with that said, let's go over these 5 questions that they have for Wayfinder. And the first question is going to be, are we able to pick any of the 6 revealed Wayfinders at start? And the answer is that Windgrave, Silo, and Nis will be available at the start of your adventure, where Kairos, Sinja, and Venomous, and additional characters that we continuously add over time will be earnable and craftable in game. Now, I will personally like to see those original 5 that we know exist that are on the web page, that we can see all their abilities and their weapons, to be able to pick one of those characters and unlock them from the start, and then just have to unlock the other characters. But just giving us the 3 is not a big deal for me, because I know which one I want to play as, or which 2 I would play as. But for other people, it's kind of an issue. And I understand that Wayfinder did, or not Wayfinder, but Warframe did the same thing with just having your 3 suits at the beginning. So I guess it works out. Are you going to have pets as cosmetics is the next question. And the answer is that the world of Evanar is full of amazing creatures, and you better believe some will be by your side. So that is a yes for pets. And that's cool. Maybe they'll have like some kind of hunter class eventually in the game. How is damage calculated? Each ability or attack has its own multiplier of your ability power or attack power, and that's used to deal damage. And then there's going to be break power, and that does break damage if they are armored and have a resilience bar. And attack power is used for all weapon attack and weapon abilities, where ability power is used for all character abilities. Break power is also used for doing break damage from any source. Enemies have no physical or magic defense like the player, so the only damage reduction on enemies will come from a buff, or if they are armored, they will reduce incoming damage while not guard broken, just like a player. Then they have some example for some sword and shield attacks, where sword attack 1 would be like 0.75 attack power and 0.3 break power, and then sword attack 6 would be like times 1.1, with break power 0.4. It says enemies work the same way, where they have attack power, ability power, and break power. Players have physical defense, which mitigates some damage from attacks that use attack power. Magic defense mitigates damage from enemy attacks that use ability power. And enemy break power will damage the player's resilience bar, which is kind of like your shield. The question is, will there be characters of different heights and sizes? And the answer to that is that the people of Evanar come in all shapes and sizes. Height does not matter. Conviction to save Evanar is what's important, and that's a yes. So we're going to see all sizes and shapes of characters. Should be a nice, fun, motley crew running around in Evanar. And then the last question here is, are there any plans for PvP content? It says, while we'd love to add PvP sometime during the life of Wayfinder, it is currently not the focus of the game, but never say never. And I feel like they could do some kind of like arena, like wave fighting type thing if they want to do PvP. I'm not sure if they would actually do like straight up player versus player, like head on, because that would change up a lot of the balance. And I believe at one point they said that they wanted the game to, you know, have the characters actually just feel powerful or whatever. So to try to balance them so they're all equal, it also would kind of make it hard to design, I think, fresh characters, because you're gonna have to balance it for all of the other characters as well. But I'm not sure. I think Warframe has some PvP in it, and I'm not even sure how that works. So they might be able to do something similar with Digital Extremes, you know, kind of guiding them along. They may be able to be okay with that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, next time we'll have an AMA coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Big AMA from Wayfinder. Hopefully I can get all that recorded. All right, guys. Peace.